Hey there, comic book fans. It's Rusty again with Collector Auctions, and here I am in the car again, headed to Third Eye Comics in Annapolis, Maryland for another new comic book day. Now, there's not a lot of books on my list this week. In fact, there's only a few. But like normal, what I use New Comic Book Day for is to go and pick up the books that I failed to pre-order 2 to 3 months ago with my subscription service, and to be able to pick up additional copies if I want, or pick up some of those great variant covers. So I'm heading down now. We'll do some footage in the shop like I normally do, and then we'll come back home, we'll sit down, bag and board everything, and then we'll do a little show and tell. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I just finished up at Third Eye Comics here in Annapolis, Maryland. Had a great time like I normally do. A lot of great books came out this week. There were not many on my list, like I said, because I had done a really good job of pre-ordering most everything, but there were some things that definitely slipped through, and those are the ones that I picked up this week. So let me get home, I'll bag and board, and we'll do a little show and tell. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back.
One eternity later.
All right, everybody, I made it back home, but I ran out of time before I had to go to work to review all the new comic books that I picked up for this New Comic Book Day. So I decided that since I was going to be visiting my hometown in West Virginia again over the weekend, I would just take the books with me, and we would sit down here and do a little show while I'm down here. So let's just get into the books I picked up this week. And as a reminder, I use New Comic Book Day really to pick up the books that I missed pre-ordering 2 to 3 months ago from my pre-order service. I use M&M Comics, but I'm sure there are plenty of them out there, but I always end up failing to pre-order everything that I'm looking for. A lot of times there are books that are not available, the art isn't available yet, and sometimes there's so many books to review that I just simply overlook them. So I use New Comic Book Day as a way to catch up on the books that I failed to do that pre-order. So this book right here is not one of them. I did pre-order this, but I don't mind picking up an additional copy of a new X-Men #1. This is Exceptional X-Men, and it's got one of my favorite X-Men, Kitty Pryde, although what the F are they doing the last couple of years going by Kate Pryde? I'm sorry, she's still Kitty Pryde to me. You guys can let me know what you think of this. And we just had the news. This video, when this comes out, will be a little old at this point. But John Cassaday passed away, and his rendition of Kitty Pryde in The Astonishing X-Men was one of the best. I really liked her character back then, with Joss Whedon writing the book. What a great book. We're going to miss John a lot. It was a big day. We also lost James Earl Jones the same day. It was a big day for entertainment. And I know that John, with Kitty Pryde, that was the exceptional X-Men run right there. This right here, I've thumbed through it a little bit. The art is fine. It really is. But I don't know what they're doing with the writing. Honestly, this is a book that's going to get dropped pretty quickly. All their efforts at Marvel to reinvigorate the X-Men, for me, it's pretty much falling flat already. By this point, I've already put in a couple pre-orders, so I've got issues 2 and 3 probably pre-ordered at this point. But honestly, I'm dropping these titles pretty quick. So, wasn't a horrible start, but it just not quite what I'm enjoying. It's more of the same. So you guys can let me know what you think of this book once you get a chance to read it yourselves. This book right here I've talked about all the books from the Ghost Machine universe, and this one right here probably gets the most praise. Rook Exodus, it's exceptional, just like that X-Men, right? But the art with Jason Fabok, of course, Jeff Johns is writing all these books. The art is fantastic. I do enjoy the storyline, but I'm considering, and I keep talking about all of these Ghost Machine titles, honestly, I think I'm going to drop everything because, honestly, I keep saying honestly, I really just wish you would have the talent back over at Marvel. Personally, DC would be fine too, but come back to Marvel and really put these exceptional, that's the other word, honest and exceptional today. Put the talents to work on characters that we really care about. You guys can disagree with me on this, but I think I'm going to end up dropping this as well. But this is issue number 5. I think I didn't pre-order this, but I know I pre-ordered number 6. So I'm going through about a half a year of all of the new Ghost Machine titles before I make a final determination on this. We'll see. We'll see on that. Whenever there is a new Spider-Man book comes out, no matter what audience it's intended for, I usually pick up at least the first issue. No exception was Spider-Man Home Run Heroes. You can tell that this is definitely aimed at a younger audience, but I always like to pick up these books. You never know when they'll introduce some new character in a book like this. Plus, it's another number 1. So, got number 1 on this. This is not a title I'm going to keep going with, of course, but I did want to pick that up. This is one that I didn't pre-order, but I may go back to my LCS and pick up a couple extra copies. It is the What If Donald Duck Became Thor. And this is one of the variant covers. I didn't really care for any of the other covers except for this one. Of course, you've got this homage to Walt Simonson's Thor 337 with Beta Ray Bill. And, of course, who did this cover is Walt Simonson. And it even says, after me. It's number 3. I think this is the 3rd time he's done a homage to himself. And this is a book right here that will be going with me. By the point that this video comes out, Baltimore Comic-Con will probably have come and gone. And I hope to get this book signed by Walt while I'm there. I pre-ordered this book, but not this variant cover. So here we go, getting a book that I'd already pre-ordered, but buying the variant covers I wasn't really aware of at the time. And it is Absolute Power, number 3. Show you right there. I was intrigued by that cover right here. This is by Mikhail Janin. I'm completely probably butchering that name, but I really like this right here. You've got Amanda Waller up there at the top, real small right up here, watching down as all of our heroes are put into chains. I thought that was an exceptional, there we go again, an exceptional cover. Another variant cover that I picked up was Batman for, this is issue 152. It is homage to Dark Knight Returns #1 with Frank Miller. This right here is Nicola Scott. And if you see if I can zoom in right there, you can see it is the Batman 66. This is part of their Batman 85th anniversary covers. I don't know how many other variant anniversary covers they're going to have, but I thought this was pretty cool. You got the Dark Knight, but you've got the Adam West version of Batman right there. Definitely pretty cool. And then the final book I picked up for this new comic book day week was a book that I have not been picking up, but when I saw the variant cover by Del Otto, I had to get it, and that is Daredevil #13. This right there is fantastic, and that is a cover that if I ever get to meet Del Otto in person, that is a book that is going to get signed, definitely. That is definitely one of my favorite pieces of artwork by him. But guys, that is it. That is everything I picked up for this new comic book day. Quick video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Definitely, if you did, give me a like, hit the subscribe, and click on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any of the episodes that I put out each and every week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. All right, guys, that's it. Definitely leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the books I picked up today, and let me know what books you picked up on this particular new comic book day. All right, guys, I'm out of here. You have a great day, and remember, every comic has a story.